Well, we're here in the very centre of the White Rock site in Swansea, and behind me is the River Tor, which is kind of the reason we are all here. The reason the River Tor is so important is all the Cornish ore that's mined just over the Bristol Channel comes up the River Tor and is unloaded in this dock here, which you can see really nicely, which is also interestingly built of the waste slag that's made by the furnaces. It's loaded there, and I'm standing approximately on the site of the Great Calciner, which is a very, very large furnace. It can take about 7 tons of ore at a single time. So it's loaded off the boats, directly calcined here, which is kind of like a roasting to start the process off. And then the results of that are carried over to the Great Workhouse, which is just over there, and that's where the main focus of all our excavations will be on the White Rock site. That's a big long strip of a building, massive industrial complex for its day, with 20 furnaces all lined along this long skinny strip. And what happens in the Wells process is the calcined ore goes in pretty much at one end, and then there's 4 processes by which it's either smelted, which means it's melted, or it's calcined, so it's roasted without melting it, and they alternate these processes to get it finer and finer and finer until it's finally refined at the end into copper. And the copper goes back on the boats and is shipped back out, and in the case of White Rock it goes to Bristol mostly to feed the zinc mills, not the zinc mills, the brass mills there, so it's starting to be used for the industrial processes further out. The other reason, apart from the River Tor, for the site being where it is up on the hills, the Llansamlet hills up there, where the coal comes down. And initially that would have been on roadways, and finally when it gets to the White Rocks phase of the site, it's coming down in a big canal. So the canal runs behind our big retaining wall there and delivers the coal directly to the furnaces. So it's a proper industrialised process by this time. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be smelting some copper of my own, which is where I'm off to now.